Good evening. God's blessings be with all of you as we gather on this night. I am so thankful after that rainstorm we had that the Zellas were able to make it this time. I know traffic did not cooperate last Wednesday at all for you guys, and that happens more frequently than we'd like to know. So blessings among all of you as we gather this night. Just briefly, we are beginning to put some things back together again, and it's our hope for the ladies of our congregation that they soon will be resuming their monthly restaurant visitation as they sample the cuisine from around Orlando. So I think that's going to be starting soon, and we look forward to that happening. And gentlemen, our Saturday morning breakfasts will soon follow that. So yay, says Tom. So, and as we say, with a full stomach, right? With all the soup we had tonight. So blessings on that. I think we have a couple of empty slots still available. If you want to try out your soup skills, we'll be happy, very happy to taste it for you. Okay, there's plenty of tasters. So with that in mind. Michael Meyer had texted me about a week ago that his father, Leonard, is having some medical things unfold for him, and he's becoming a little bit infirm in his ability to ambulate, to get around his home. So I promised Michael we would keep his father, Leonard, in our prayers. We continue our Lenten journey as we examine the crosses of our faith. Quick review. Last week, we examined what's called the tau, or the Greek cross, or the tau in Greek. It's shaped like a T, or in Hebrew, like a doorway, tov. The doorway, again, symbolic of the Exodus Passover meal, where the blood of the lamb was placed across the doorway. And these two come together so that we might even call that T-shaped cross the Old Testament or prophecy cross. This week, by the way, just for your own edification, on our altar every Sunday when we celebrate Holy Communion is this little T crucifix that's called a table cross, actually, that's placed on the altar next to the elements as we prepare those. Now today, I guess I should start this way. I have two Christmas ornaments that are close to 30 years old. I know one of them is right around 26, 27 years old, and it's two popsicle sticks made in the sign of a cross. But the wizard of a son I have drilled a hole in the center, and he put through that hole a little ribbon. And so when it hangs on our tree, it hangs like a giant X. That leads me to say, little did he know he was way ahead of his time, in that the cross we examine tonight is called, you and I might call it a giant X, but that's the Greek letter chi. Okay, the Greek letter chi. Chi is the monogram, or the first letter of the word Christ. So often you will see the chi and the rho, which looks like a big P. But the chi is the letter for Christos, or Christ. The fancy name for that, as Miss Lori will share with you, is the saltire, or saltire. And she'll be able to hold forth on that in a little bit. But today we examine the cross called the Christ cross, or the saltire. Let us begin our worship this night together. We stand.
Jesus Christ is the light of the world,
a light no darkness can overcome.
Stay with us, Lord, for it is evening,
and the day is almost over.
Let your light scatter the darkness
and illumine your church.
Joyous light of glory
Of the immortal Father, heavenly, fully blessed Jesus Christ.
We have come to the setting of the sun, and we look to the evening light. We sing to God, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. You are worthy